sun has gone down and the mercury going down as well. To be expected, I guess, here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. On first down, it's Gibbs, and he is met quickly. Off play action, Scott. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he gets this up to... And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
He'll buy some time right. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
But at the same time, you're looking at him and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And this one goes nowhere.
To hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep it.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will
be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
All the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of...
At the line ready for their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do.
10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete on that bout.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. So they will set up shop.
Advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Throwing on first down. Scott. His throw caught at about the 5. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for second and goal. Looking to throw. Scott. Flushed out right. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Looking deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls. Drive the Washington offense. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place.
Win your division, number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And they're going to get this beyond the 4. I know you've been in similar situations, too, where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind. Operation there had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They'll look to throw again. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's
tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Off the bootleg. Scott looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in.
On the handoff, this is Dillon. Pushes past him, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
5 straight runs.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his big tight end here.
And then the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa to a hit, and the ball is out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. He's at the 50. 30. And a super return as he gets us all the way down.
When there's a big man with the football, everyone locks in.
All eyes.
Everyone locks in, and the rumbling, you can feel it all the way to the upper reaches of the stands.
Scott, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what
you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he'll get it into enemy territory like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And 10 at the 38. Now a handoff to Dillon. And he's tackled a yard short. On the handoff, Dillon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First foray into the red zone for Miami. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And a dangerous throw there is that. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Tua going to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it. Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think
again, it's Dillon. And he'll get this up to the...
Now, this feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just got to find a way to tackle someone.
And he's got room. And he takes it all the way. They'll run on 1st down. Dillon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Over the middle, complete. It's Jackson. And the Dolphins 2nd and goal from the 1. Dillon again. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle.
By the time you go play action and throw the ball, I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll look to run with Dillon. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season kick. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Order, Those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. I'm like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
To throw is Scott. Looking to throw on second down. Flush to his right. Scott with a first down and then some.
As you try to execute offensively.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
They hooked up there for a first down.
This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stopped zone trips so far. They've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Scott. And that is caught. Here's 2nd and 5. They run once more with Dillon. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up bring
into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
And they're going for this thing on 4th down. Tua going to run the sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does. They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 43. Now a carry for Dillon. And he gets it inside the 3rd.
And there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon. And he will have the first.
Talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is into the end zone. For the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again.
Looking to throw. Scott, open man right. We welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's out of... Back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
The first...
Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
It's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Dillon. And he won't get there. They stop him a few. Booming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Boy, no chance. And going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the... They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up.
And that's caught inside the 35. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but Mason Sanders. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good.
The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Now this throw caught left side.
Oh, Bambi, so if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
And taking it across midfield. Off the play fake. Scott. And that is nearly intercepted. Oh, that would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, it's just 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Scott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. The 30. On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And running room hard to come by.
Get into position to be in position. That's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Miami, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs.